If you know the Beatles film A Hard Day's Night, you'll recognise where I'm standing. This is Marylebone Station in London, where you see John, Paul, George and Ringo tear through the station, pursued by hundreds of screaming teenage girls. The scene was based on real-life events, like the newsreels that we've all seen when the Beatles arrived at New York Airport and stepped off the plane to find thousands of screaming girls waiting for them, waving handcrafted banners saying, "I love Paul" or "Ringo forever." In the early 60s, there were countless scenes like that across Britain and America, where teenage girls waited for hours, often shivering in the cold rain and snow to see the group. The story I want to tell in She Loves You is the story of those girls. The fascinating individual stories of Susan in Stockport or Doreen in New Jersey, who waited at airports, railway stations and concert venues. Who were they and why were they screaming? Had they skived off school to go and see the Beatles? Did they tell their parents they were having a sleepover at a friend's? Did they raid their pocket money savings to take trains and buses? Each chapter will tell a different girl's story. Where are they now and what happened to them in their lives afterwards? Did they get married and have children? Did they get inspired by the women's movement or run off to a hippie commune? Do they still love the Beatles? Do they have children and grandchildren who love the Beatles too? Maybe you were one of them. Maybe one of them was your mother, your grandmother or your aunt. Perhaps you can help me on my quest to find them. If so, I'd love to hear from you. The email address is shelovesyoubook@gmail.com. We all know what happened to the Beatles, but these women's stories have never been told, and I believe they're just as fascinating. But in order to do this, I need your help. I've decided to write my book for the crowdfunding publisher Unbound, so I need to raise funds so they can publish She Loves You. If you're able to help even in the smallest way, you'll get your name in the back of the book and a copy of the book. If you can help a little more, there are a whole range of ways I can thank you. The details are on the Unbound She Loves You webpage. Won't you please, please help me? Thank you so much.